So I said that this would be coming, and here it is. The skill analysis for Tapion and Android 13 based upon the footage that we got yesterday for DLC Pack 5 for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. But before we get into all that, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to become a part of the greatest Dragon Ball anime and gaming channel on YouTube. The name is Perfection. So let's get the festivities started with Android 13. Android 13 probably has the most interesting moves out of the two. Let's get started with data input. Data input looks exactly as we thought it would. It's an auto dodge skill. It probably functions just like Fruit of the Tree of Might. You strike a pose and, probably for 15 to 20 seconds, you auto dodge all normal attacks. People are whining about this skill and they don't even realize how easy it is to dispatch. It auto dodges all normal skills, so that means normal melee attacks. We don't even know if it works on basic key blast, so it means it's not that much of a big deal. You use a super attack on it, it's easy to get past. If you are whining about this move, you have no skill at this game and you really need to, as they say, get good. Air bullets, or what was it called? Handy cannon, which fires the air bullets. I don't know, this skill looks like it's going to be a weak skill. We didn't see the damage output for it, so it's hard to tell, but if I had to guess, it probably does, probably 1600 damage, probably each bullet doing like 600 damage. If it does 3000 damage, that's really good, and that would shake up the meta, but I'm just going to play it safe and say it does somewhere between 1500 to 1700 damage, which is actually really pathetic. His other skills that were shown were Meteor Crash. Of course, we already know how this functions, so it's no need to go over an analysis for that. Let's see, what else? SS Deadly Bomber. SS Deadly Bomber, this skill is not going to be used. It's gonna be a catch to it, and I already see 2 catches from this skill that are incoming. Number one, it's probably gonna do piss poor damage. Again, we didn't see the damage output for this move, but knowing Dimps, this move will do almost no damage, and the excuse for it will be, well, it tracks, so we can't have it do devastating damage. And speaking of the tracking, you can just step vanish through all this. Like they purposefully had the guy just do basic aura dash or basic dashing around the map, but you can step vanish spam all that move. That's why they didn't do it. That's why they didn't display it. So it'll basically function just like a normal ultimate. You'll have to stamina break, and you'll probably have to go into sledgehammer. So you'll have to do the sledgehammer setup or heavy stamina break. This skill really isn't all it's cracked up to be. Now to get into the true disappointment of this pack, Tapion. Tapion really doesn't have any skills to be concerned about, but let's get into Hero's Flute. Hero's Flute really doesn't do anything. It's just basically a worse version of Psycho Barrier. It doesn't look like you can prolong the active frames or the time that it's out, so if you can hold it and prolong the move, then maybe it could be useful, but it looks like it's just a basic attack, especially in the way that they used it. If it was supposed to be purely for defense, I'm pretty sure that they would have actually shown it being used that way. They also showed his other useless super attack, which I think is Sword Slash or Brave Slash, aka Rakusa's Claw 2.0. Except that now you can delay the first strike with a charge. I really just don't see that this super attack gets used online unless it does some good damage. If it does like 3000 damage with all the strikes being counted, then yeah, I can see it being used online. But if it does anything like Rakusa's Claw and causes the opponent's stamina to just skyrocket, then you can say goodbye to that move. It's not going to be used at all. Let's see, what else did they show? Oh, of course, they showed his ultimate, which is just completely garbage. Get ready to get step vanish through that. Even if you stamina break someone, they're just going to step vanish all around you. You're going to be susceptible to being punished or probably stamina broken. This move, I guess you could say it looks good. I don't know. I'm not a fan of really short ultimates. I mean, if it does great damage, then of course it'll have that going for it, but I just don't see it really being that useful. So Tapion really didn't bring that much to the table. He brought like 2 recolors of moves that we already had before. Of course, I'm talking about Brave Slash and Hero's Flute. We already have Psycho Barrier and Rakkasa's Claw. We really didn't need 2 more iterations of those moves. And of course, we don't know about his ultimate. So while I'm glad that we're getting new characters for DLC Pack 5, I really don't see any new super attacks coming to PvP because a lot of them don't really matter. Some of them do the exact same thing that other super attacks that we already have in the game do. So even the Zamasu moves really aren't that good. So DLC Pack 5, as far as super attacks, it's just meh, like nothing that's really going to change the way that we play, unless they add some super attacks that don't belong to anybody, that are just like brand new super attacks that are getting added to the game. Other than that, nah. Super attack wise, new character wise, yeah, it's great to have 13, great to have Super Boo Gohan, really great to have Deborah. If you like Tapion, then I'm glad that you got Tapion. I'm not gonna knock you for liking Tapion, but I hope we get a lot of new clothing. I'm really ready to get that Jiren outfit. The Ribrianne outfit can go burn. I just really hate Ribrianne. Please don't put that disgusting outfit in the game. So I'm going to end the video there, guys. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell to become a perfectionist and a part of the greatest Dragon Ball anime and gaming channel on YouTube. The name is Perfection, and all we do is win.